Tony Novak here to share a few points on how to stay out of tax trouble. Let's jump right in. Today's topic is what states to file. Now, this topic specifically pertains to business owners, people that are doing business on their own, or investors that may have investments that do business in different states. The fact is that in this day and age, few of us stick to one state for all of our transactions, and there's a good possibility that we can have liabilities in other taxes in other states. There are two issues affecting this. One was a Supreme Court case that's we still call recent, but it's getting old, called Wayfair, which gives states the right to reach out and tax in more opportunities. And the second is the advancement of technology. The fact is that states and businesses simply have better technology to follow and trace and collect taxes. So the combination likely means that you may get more mail that indicates whether that's a K-1 or some type of other 1099 or 1098 that says you have an exposure in another state. Well, the way to decide whether you need to file, I think, is to apply a strategy, a logic, and stick to it. One of the principles that you hear me mentioning in this broadcast is that a CPA should not recommend that a client incur a compliance cost, that is, preparing a tax return that costs greater the amount of benefit that you would receive. That is, the relief of having to pay a tax and not worry about a penalty. So we have to weigh that out and come to a logical conclusion. And of course, that is dependent on the cost of filing a tax return. If you're a little business and doing things manually, it's likely very expensive for you to figure out how to comply with a California or New York State tax return. If you're a big corporation that's filing in 41 states, adding the 42nd is no big deal. So all these things need to be considered. But again, the best strategy always, I think, is to rely on professional tax advice. Take it off your plate. It's not something that you want to spend a lot of time learning the intricacies of different state tax returns. Just hand it off to someone that does it and let them worry about it instead. I hope that's helpful. I'll be back tomorrow with another Tax Minute.